Hi everyone. I hope my voice is clear. So we'll just start in 1 minute. Okay, just give me a minute. Harish,
हॅलो.
Har.
ते बॅकग्राऊंड ऑइली ऑइली दिसतंय पूर्ण. ते बॅकग्राऊंड चेंज करा. सातच वाला राहू द्या. सिम्पल जे आहे ते.
ठीक है ठीक है. Okay. Hi everyone. I hope my voice is clear and you guys can hear me. Okay. Okay. So can you please let me know if you can hear me? My voice is clear. Everything is clear. Fine. All right. So before we start with the actual the today's session, so thank you so much for everyone joining for this session. So today we are going to discuss about the Oracle RAC DBA, which is the advanced part of Oracle DBA. So we'll be discussing about what is the importance of Oracle RAC in today's world, how it is helping people to crack the interviews. So before I start with the scenarios related to the Oracle RAC, I just want to introduce myself. So my name is Ankush Thavdi. I have 10 plus years of experience as a Oracle DBA. And in my 10 plus years of experience, I got an opportunity to work with the multiple companies like, oh, I just started with the small companies, then Cognizant, Infosys, Wipro, LTI, which is L&T Infotech, and some other companies I have worked. So while working with these big companies or MNC companies, I got an exposure to understand about how IT culture works and how's the demand of the IT services in the current market. So today I see that most of the people have got already trained under me, and today we are going to discuss about the Oracle RAC DBA. So what is Oracle RAC DB? Okay, what is Oracle RAC? But before I go to the Oracle RAC side, I will tell you about why this RAC concept has been introduced and who can join this RAC classes, right? That is very important. So guys, first thing is, what is Oracle DBA? I don't want to go to the Oracle RAC DBA side. First of all, we will start with the what is Oracle DBA. Now everyone know that there are multiple applications what you see around the world, right? There are multiple applications are there where we are going to start. Okay, there are multiple applications are there where we are going to use Oracle database as a backend, right? If you take the example of the banking system, let's say you know about today HDFC bank has been merged, right? So we have a SBI bank, HDFC bank, then we have a banking system like Axis Bank. Now all these banks have huge amount of data are there, right? They have our personal data, they have our data related to the financial things, right? So where they are going to store our data, right? If they want to store a data, they need a database, correct? Whenever you have any application, you take an example of Zoom also, like right now this Zoom meeting is going on and you want to store the data of this Zoom, so you need a database. So there are multiple databases are available in the market. Like we have a database called Oracle is there, which is again the product of Oracle company. We have a database called MySQL is there. We have a database called PostgreSQL is there. Then we have a database called SQL Server is there. And likewise, we have a multiple databases are there. But if you ask me like which is the database widely used in terms of percentage, if you want to know like which database is mostly used in the market, then I would suggest that Oracle database is the one. And you can also do your research from the Google. You can ask to Chat GPT or anyone. So Oracle database is the mostly widely used database among all other databases. So I got to know that okay, I have an application. Applications means you take an example of Amazon application only. Like you are going to the Amazon. Let's say you are going to the Amazon application to search something. Let's say you want to search for camera. But that when you are doing the transactions, let's say you want to purchase that camera, when you are doing that transaction needs to be stored somewhere. Let's say I'm purchasing a camera of 50,000 rupees, which is of DSLR. So that transaction is going to happen and that needs to be stored somewhere. So where it is going to store? It will be stored under the database. And which database they are using? It's Oracle database. So sometimes you will find that you are not able to do the transactions, correct? Now, if you are not able to do the transaction, there can be a issue related to the database. Let's say you are going to the Book My Show and you are saying that boss, I want to, what is Book My Show? Book My Show is the platform where you can, book a ticket for the movies or cinemas, correct? So when you're trying to do the payment, that payment is not happening, maybe because of the performance of your database is very down. So what will happen? It's a business loss, right? If you are not able to make a payment, it's a business loss, correct? So in that case, what will happen? The DBA will play an important role. What is the DBA? Oracle DBA. Oracle database administrators are the one who are going to play a very, very important role. So what is the responsibility of Oracle DBA? The main responsibility of the Oracle DBA is to make sure that your database is up and running 24 across 7. That is the main responsibility. What is the most important and what is the most important responsibility as a Oracle DBA? The database should be up and running 24 across 7. I cannot say that boss, I cannot keep my database up and running in the night time because I don't have DBAs available. No. If I want to purchase a camera, I can purchase a camera in the morning also, afternoon also, night also. I can purchase the camera anytime. So that is the reason my database should be up and running 24 across 7. And for that, if DBA I want, I can call my DBA in the night time also. But DBA is required. Who are required? DBA. So those people who are using, those clients who are using Oracle database as a backend, for those people we need a DBA, and that DBA we called it as a Oracle DBA. So what is the long form of DBA? Database administrator. Now we got to know that what is DBA and where we are going to use the DBA. Okay. We got to know that what is DBA and where we are going to use the Oracle DBA, correct? Now the next thing is, what about the RAC DBA, RAC? Okay, what about the RAC? So what about the RAC? That's the next question, correct? So you need to understand one thing that in every system, okay, in every system, high availability concept play a very important role. High availability concept play a very important role. So what is mean by high availability concept? Okay, what is mean by high availability concept? See, if my database is not running by any chance, I need to have some sort of technology, okay, through which the people are working, through which the people are connecting. If I want to tell you this in a simple term, like I'll tell you one example. See, if today I have scheduled the demo of RAC, right? Today we schedule the demo of RAC. And by any chance, if my laptop is not working, correct? What will happen? Whatever the demo which we have scheduled, we were working on this demo from last 2 to 3 days, everything will be gone, correct? Because my laptop is not working. If my laptop is not working, you will not be able to join the demo. I will not be able to start the meeting, correct? That will be a problem. So what to do in that case? So what I will try to do, like I will have one more laptop. So that if my first laptop does not work by any chance, I have another laptop is there through which I will be able to start the meeting. And that's the way we can do high availability. That's the way I can do high availability. So let me share my screen to make you understand about how this RAC works. Okay. All right. So can you please confirm if you can see my screen? Everyone? All right. Fine. Great. So let's try to understand about now we are going to understand about the RAC database, RAC. Many people, what they are thinking, that RAC is a something different product. One thing you need to understand, that RAC is also a product of Oracle only. Okay, RAC is also a product of Oracle only. So RAC is not something different. Or don't consider that we are learning something different technology. No, Oracle RAC is similar like Oracle DBA, what we have already learned through our other trainings. Now what will happen usually, if I want to tell you the basic architecture of any Oracle, you will have a server, correct? You will have a server. On this server, there will be a database you are going to install. Let's say you are going to install Oracle 19c, correct? This database will be connected to some applications. Just to make you understand, this application can be your any application, like it can be your CRM application, CBL application, document application, monitoring application. It can be any application. Application means the application that we use on daily basis. You can take it as a Zoom application also. But application never store a data. Who store a data? The data will be stored under database only. Here your data is going to be stored. Now what will happen? By any chance, okay, here the scenario is, by any chance if your server goes down, okay, by any chance, because of certain issues, if your server goes down, what will happen? Your database will also go down, correct? If my server goes down, because server is on the top level, and under the server what we have? A database software. Now if my server goes down, what will happen? My database will also go down, correct? That's the problem. If my server goes down, my database will also go down. So what will happen? Now those people who are connecting to this application, user 1, user 2, likewise thousands of people, they want to connect to the Oracle database. They are actually getting connected and they are taking a data from this database only. So do you think that they will be able to access the data? No, they will not be able to access the data. Now the DBA team will come and they will try to start a database. Okay, they will try to start a database, but it may take some time, correct? It may take some 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, maybe complete a day also they can take. So till that time, do you think that your application will work? No, right? Your application will be completely down. You imagine a situation where your WhatsApp, where your Amazon, where your Flipkart, where your Zoom application is down for complete a day. It will be a loss in the crores. It will be a loss in the crores. Definitely it will be a complete loss. So you cannot avail a downtime because these applications are very much critical applications, and the most important thing is every second there is a transaction is happening. Every second there is a transaction is happening. So you cannot avail a downtime over here. So those applications which are demanding 24/7 downtime without any problem, in that case we can have a RAC database. We can use Oracle RAC feature, a feature provided by the Oracle, and that is called RAC, Real Application Cluster. So this is the architecture what I have shown you. This is a single instance architecture. What is this architecture? Single instance architecture. In single instance architecture, what will be there? There will be a instance, and that instance will be single instance. That is called database instance. Let's consider that this is my database instance. This database instance is getting connected to the database. This database instance is getting connected to the database. How this instance has been created? This instance has been created as a part of memory of a server, right? This is a memory. This is a server part. You consider that this is a server and we have a database instance. So when user is connecting to the database instance. Database instance will be up and running. Then it will take a data from database. User will connect it to the database instance, and database instance is getting connected to the database. By any chance, if this server goes down, so what will happen? This database instance will also goes down. By any chance, if server goes down, then database instance will also goes down, correct? And then your people, the application which is getting connected to this database will not work. The application which is getting connected to this database will not work. That's a problem. So to fix this issue, they have come up with the RAC database. This is a single instance architecture which I shown you. And in the RAC architecture, what will happen? If I want to draw the RAC architecture, a basic architecture of RAC, in that you are not going to use a single instance. What you are going to use? You are going to have a multiple node will be there, or you can consider that server number 1, and then you are going to have server number 2. You can have multiple servers also. How many servers you can have? You can add multiple servers. You can add multiple servers, and then all these servers will be connecting to a single database. Where it will be connected? To the single database. And your instance 1 will be running from the server 1. Instance 2, which is my database instance. Instance number 1 will be running from server 1. Instance 2 will be running from server number 2. And all are getting connected to this database only. Now by any chance, if the user he got connected from the node 1 by any chance, or server 1, if the user can connect from any node, he don't know whether he got connected from the node 1 or node 2. When I'm using an Amazon application, I don't know whether I got connected to the node 1 or node 2 or node 3 or node 4. I don't know, because I'm an end user. I can connect to any node. So as soon as I get connected to any node, and I'm looking for any information from the database, the information is coming from the database only. From here it is coming and going to the user. If the user is getting connected from the instance 2, if the user got connected from the instance 2, the information will come from the database only. That is the reason the database is shared from the node 1 and node 2. This database is shared in between node 1 and node 2. Why? Because even though I have a multiple instances are there, but the database is same. Now by any chance, if this user is creating any table, just take an example that he have access to create a table also. If he is creating a table, that table will be created on database level. Correct? Now if user 2, he want to access that table, he can access a table from instance number 2 also. He can access a table from instance number 2 also. So what I mean to say, we can have a multiple node, but again you need to understand that these nodes are communicating to each other. How these nodes are communicating to each other? Through the network. How they are communicating? Through the network. So whenever user want to connect to the Oracle database, the database is over here. Whenever user want to connect to the Oracle database, the user can connect from the node 1 or node 2. He can connect from any node, not a problem. Because at the end, the database is common in between node 1 and node 2. And how they are going to achieve the high availability? By any chance, if your server goes down, the server number 1 goes down because of XYZ reason. By any chance, if your server 1 goes down because of XYZ reason, still the people can connect from the server number 2 because my database is here. Server is always goes down. I have a database which is available here, so the people can connect from the server number 2 and they can access a database. So how we have achieved? We have achieved the high availability. High availability means my database is available 24/7 because even though my server 1 goes down, still people are able to connect to the server number 2. From server number 2, they are able to connect. This is like a simple, if I want to go to my home, and if one way is blocked, I can go to my home from the another way. I have 2 ways are there. How many ways I am having? मेरे पास में 2 रास्ते हैं. I can go with the first रास्ता, I can go with the second रास्ता. Now RAC is providing the high availability that I told you. This is pretty much clear. It should be pretty much clear. Second thing is, it provide you the load balancing also. It provide you the one more important feature, we called it as a load balancing. See, when I was using a single instance, all people were getting connected to the instance number 1 only, here only, all people, because we have only one instance was there. So user 1, user 2, user 3, let's say I have 1000 users are there. All these users were connecting to the single instance only because I was having only one way. If I have only one way, let's say this is my home, okay, this is my home and I am here, and if I want to go to my home, I have a single way is there. So if there is a if there is a single way, lot of people will go with that way only, correct? So what will happen? There will be a lot of crowd will be created. There will be a lot of crowd on this path will be created, correct? But if I have a 2 ways are there, let's say if I want to come here and there are 2 ways are there, one way is coming from this side, some people will come from here, some people will come from here. Okay, if this is a temple and people want to visit this temple, some people will visit from this path, some people will visit from this path. They can visit from 2 different paths, correct? So there is a very less chances of having crowd over there because people are going from the path number 1, some people are going from the path number 2. But when I have only one path, the people will go from this server only, correct? Now in the RAC database, if 1000 people are getting connected daily, 500 people can connect from the node 1, 500 people can connect to the node 2 if both the nodes are up and running. If both the nodes are up and running, some people can connect from the node 1, some people are connecting from the node 2. So what will happen? See, when people are connecting to the node 1, it will consume the resources of this node 1 only. Like, let's say they are running some queries. So when anyone running some query, it will consume the CPU, memory, and other resources that will consume from the node 1 only. If person is getting connected from the node 2, he will be consuming the resources from node number 2 only. He will not consume the resources from other nodes. So that's the way, RAC is providing two very important feature. We called it as a high availability feature, and another important feature is we called it as a load balancing feature. These are the two. High availability means if my node number 1 goes down by any chance, still the people can connect from the node number 2. We can have multiple other nodes also, like we can have node number 3, node number 4, node number 5. I can have multiple nodes. But again, you need to understand one thing, that I can have 10 nodes also, but these nodes are not free of cost, correct? These nodes are like a laptop only. You consider that it is a laptop. When I am having one laptop and when I am having a 10 laptops, 10 laptop means 10 times I don't need to worry. Even if my 9 laptops also got wrong, still I have a 10th laptop is there. But again, you need to purchase a 10 laptop, correct? That is costly. So client will think in a such way that those application, okay, those application which are very critical application, those application which are critical application, and the application through which the client is also earning, for those application only they are going to have RAC feature, RAC. Because when you are implementing the RAC, it comes with the cost, and it when if you want some good feature, you need to spend the money, correct? You need to spend the money. You are joining us, you are joining a training with us as Oracle DBA, Oracle RAC DBA. You are joining a training with us, right? So obviously you need to spend money. So that's the reason this Oracle RAC is going to be used to have a features like high availability and load balancing. So before I go to the next part, I want to understand from everyone, whatever we have discussed till now about the Oracle RAC, are you able to understand? Can you please use the chat option and say yes or no? That is also fine. So I can see Abhilash is saying yes, Shana is saying yes, Akalp is saying, Abdul is saying yes, Inni is saying yes, Meenakshi is saying yes, Rohit is saying yes, Ashish is saying yes, Tushar is saying yes, Sapmi is saying yes. Okay, Sai is saying yes, Surya is saying yes, nice, Ganesh is saying okay, Christian is saying yes, Nag is saying yes. Alright, everyone is able to understand. Correct. Gita is saying yes, Siddhant is saying yes, Surapati is saying yes. Okay. Now, we got to know that like why people are using the Oracle RAC database, okay? That we understood that why people are using the Oracle RAC. Now, another question will be there in your mind, that how I can start my career as a Oracle RAC DBA, okay? How I can start my career as a Oracle RAC DBA. So I'll tell you one thing, that if you want to start your career, okay, if you want to start your career as a Oracle RAC DBA, okay, if you want to start your career as a Oracle RAC DBA. First of all, you should have some knowledge about the Oracle DBA. So I'm going to tell you the roadmap of Oracle DBA. What I'm going to tell you, the roadmap of Oracle RAC DBA. Okay. So the roadmap of Oracle RAC DBA is, first of all, you need to understand about the SQL, Linux, and then Oracle DBA. Okay. You should have a knowledge about the Oracle RAC DBA. Okay. Just give me a minute. I'll show you one thing. Okay. Just give me a minute. Okay, let's try to understand from here only. Okay, so I'm going to talk about the roadmap of Oracle. I'm going to talk about the Oracle RAC DBA. Just give me a minute, guys. 1 minute, please. I'll just explain that 1 minute. Okay, so you can see there is a diagram on your top. Okay, so what you can see, I'm going to explain you the roadmap of Oracle DBA, like how you can start your career as a Oracle DBA. Before I go to the diagram of this Oracle DBA, I'll tell you one thing which is very clearly that in order to become Oracle DBA, you don't need to have any knowledge about the programming skill set. Like those people who are coming from non-technical background, like the non-technical background means, you take an example, like let's say you are coming from BA, BCom, BSc, or maybe you are coming from HR background, CA, or let's say you have a gap in your career. You can start your career as a Oracle DBA. In order to start a career as a Oracle DBA, you don't need to understand about the programming skill set. Like you don't need to understand about that Java, C, C++ and all those things. Normally, those people who are coming from the background like BTech or computer side, they know the knowledge about the programming. Even there are some of the people, those people who are coming from computer background or IT background, they don't understand programming. You can start your career as a Oracle DBA. What you can do? You can start your career as a Oracle DBA. So one thing that is very clearly you need to keep in your mind, that just to start a career as a Oracle DBA, you don't need to have knowledge about the programming. Anyone person who is coming from completely non-technical background are working as a Oracle DBA, and we have a lot of examples from our previous classes also. they are now working as a Oracle DBA. If I want to tell you the story of two people from the last class, there is one person, he is coming from the biotechnology. One person, he is coming from BSc, plain BSc is there. Now these people are working as a Oracle DBA and they're quite earning good. So because in Oracle DBA you don't need to understand about any programming knowledge. Now there will be a question in your mind that okay, what we need then, right? If you want to start your career as a Oracle DBA, there are three phases are there. The first phase is you need to start with the SQL, then Linux, and then Oracle DBA. What is the prerequisite of Oracle DBA? You should have some basic knowledge about the SQL, Linux, and Oracle DBA. That is the sequence to start your career as a Oracle DBA. Again, without having a knowledge of SQL and Linux, directly starting a Oracle DBA, that is also not a good choice. The sequence what we have created is based on my 10 plus years of experience only. This is the first sequence. The training, the demo which I am taking today is not for Oracle DBA. The training which I am taking today is comes under the phase 2. So if you are not comfortable with this first phase, then you should first of all join this phase. So we already have a dedicated training for the phase number 1. We already have a dedicated training for phase number 1. Okay. This is completely a separate training. Now what about the RAC DBA training? Those people, this is I'm talking about the second phase now. This phase. Those people who have gone through the Oracle DBA training, if you have gone through the training under me or maybe from outside, not a problem, then only you should join this RAC DBA training. But make sure that before you join this RAC DBA training, your fundamentals of Oracle DBA are good. Like you should know how single instance database works, how to take a backup, what is patching, all this concept you should be comfortable. And then only you can join our Oracle RAC DBA training. So those people who are comfortable with the Oracle DBA side, they can join RAC. Those people who think that they are not good with the Oracle DBA, they don't know what is Oracle DBA, how it works, first of all join the Oracle DBA training. So complete the first phase and then complete the second phase. And obviously, like, who should join the Oracle DBA and who should join the RAC DBA? If you are a fresher, complete fresher, means you just passed out, like you are 22 pass out, then join the Oracle DBA. And if you are showing some experience, let's say you are having some experience, then you should join the RAC DBA. Because if you see if you go to, let's say you are going to anywhere, let me tell you one example. If you go to this Naukri.com, let's say you are going to the Naukri and you are searching for any job related to the Oracle DBA, everywhere you will find that the people are asking for RAC also. This is the advanced part of Oracle DBA. Let's search with the Oracle DBA. Okay, here, and let's say you are having some experience of 3 years, search it to any location. There are multiple vacancies are available throughout the world. You take the example of all big companies like Sybase, eTeam, this TCS is there. TCS, you can see so many DBAs are there. Okay. You take an example of, see how many vacancies are coming to the TCS nowadays, right? Tata Technology. Lot of vacancies are coming, all these big companies. Simpac. So many vacancies for TCS itself. So what it is saying, that you should have a knowledge about, when you are talking about the 3 plus, this is for pan India. You take an example of, okay, and let me show you some other jobs. This is also for pan India, backup and upgradation. Okay, this is also for TCS. You should have knowledge about the standalone and RAC database, right? See, Oracle RAC. So what you can do, you check any job for the 3 plus, you will find that the people are asking, okay, the people are asking for RAC. Okay, the people are asking for RAC. That is very important. Okay, so make sure you guys are comfortable with this RAC. Okay, make sure you guys are comfortable with the RAC database. Again, before you join the RAC, okay, again before you join the RAC, make sure you guys are comfortable with the Oracle DBA. You guys are comfortable with the Oracle DBA. Once you are comfortable with the Oracle DBA and RAC DBA, and if you want to understand about the advanced part of Oracle DBA, then obviously you can go with the Oracle Golden Gate training, and we are starting one more training from this week only, that is Oracle Cloud training, because nowadays everyone is talking about the cloud. So we have Oracle Cloud training is also available. So this is the path of how you can kickstart your journey as a Oracle DBA. Whatever I have discussed, are you able to understand? Can you please use the chat option and say yes or no? Whatever I have discussed till now, are you able to understand, everyone? So I see Francis is saying yes, Nilesh is saying yes, Rashmi is saying yes, Christian is saying yes, Franklin is saying yes, Sureka is saying yes, Akshay is saying yes, Raju is saying yes, Shahid is saying yes. Fine. Okay, everyone is able to understand. Okay, what about the people joining from YouTube? Able to understand, guys? Okay, all right, fine. So that's the plan. Okay, that's the plan to kickstart your journey as a Oracle DBA and RAC DBA. I'll just mute everyone. If you have any questions regarding the trainings and all, you can ask me. So unmute. Okay, now you can unmute yourself and you can ask the questions. You can ask the question related to the training. Okay, so I'll take one by one questions.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, just one basic question I have. I just want to know, why people are using single instance in RAC environment. It's same for standalone database, right? So they are using single instance.
No, single instance and RAC instance is different thing. Okay, single instance means you have. I like, just to make you understand, like you consider that I have only one laptop. Okay, that is like a single laptop, so it is a single instance. Okay, so if my first laptop goes wrong, something went wrong, I cannot do any task, right? So what I will do, I will have a multiple laptop, so I will keep 2 laptops or 3 laptops. So when I have 2 laptops, obviously, like if my first laptop goes wrong or something went wrong to my first laptop, I can use my second laptop. Okay, or if 2 people want to connect to my laptop, first person he will use my first laptop, second person he will use my second laptop, not like both the people will use single laptop, correct? So that's the way it provide you the high availability concept, making sure that any one of the laptop at least will work, that is high availability. And load balancing means all the people will not use a single laptop, they will use 2 different laptop, kind of things.
Yes, got it.
Sir, I have a question.
Yes.
Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, I can hear you.
Sir, can we do this like a failover cluster that we do in SQL Server? Can we do this in our time also? Like failover cluster, we have 2 nodes and one shared drive, and if one node down, then the cluster is now shift to the second node.
Correct.
Can we do this?
Correct.
Sir, actually the first node is only up, and if second node is first node is down, then it will shift to the second node, like a failover cluster. What you do in SQL Server? Can
No,
we
no, no.
do this
You're
in
talking. Don't get confused with the data guard and RAC. Okay.
Okay. And I just say that like in SQL Server, we have a failover cluster. SQL Server failover cluster. Uh,
Ankush,
uh,
Yes, Bala. So those people who have a question related to the training, they can ask me. Okay. All the technical questions we will take it in the class.
Ankush, RAC upgradation will also be included in this course or not?
So we are talking about in the RAC. We'll talk about the RAC installation, RAC architecture, RAC upgradation, RAC patching, how to add a new node, how to remove existing node. Then we have a concept like OCR, OLR. All these concepts we are going to discuss, and a lot of other concepts are also there. So yes, so to answer your question specific, that yes, we are going to include the Oracle. We already have a Oracle patching and upgradation is there.
hi sir. Are you going to provide videos of these for these sessions?
Whatever sessions which we are going to conduct, every sessions will be recorded, and you will have access to the recordings.
Can we download that videos if we miss some of the session?
You can stream it, just like a YouTube.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Hi, Ankit. Good evening.
Yes.
Yeah, very much thank you to you because of your YouTube videos, which is like Learnomate Technology YouTube channel. I had upgraded myself. Thank you for that. And can you please mention the course fees regarding to Golden Gate, RAC, and Oracle Core DBA, please?
Yeah, so what I will do after this training, like I hope everyone is the part of that group. So we will share you the course fees and everything in the group only.
Okay, thank you.
Or those people who are interested to join this Oracle RAC DBA training, they can reach out to my team, which is available in the comment sections. You can see there is a number started with 77570. You can call to that number and you can get all the ideas.
तर रॅकसाठी सिस्टम रिक्वायरमेंट काय लागणार आहे म्हणजे किती जीबी रॅम किती SSD
So just to configure a Oracle RAC, you need 16 GB of RAM in your personal laptop. I'm going to show you how to install the Oracle RAC on your personal laptop. But one more thing I want to tell you, like we are planning to have a lab access also. Okay. It's not confirmed yet because we are still testing. We are in the phase of testing only. So I think it will take another 2 to 3 days for me to tell you the like whether we are going with the lab or not. Otherwise personal laptop definitely it is there. So we are going to set up it over here. If the lab access works properly, because right now it is in the testing phase, then you don't need to have a laptop with 16 GB RAM and all. Like you can have a laptop with 4 GB RAM is also fine, because all the resources will be consumed from my side.
So what is the difference between the RAC and data guard and the advantages?
So data guard is quite different. Like a data guard is a disaster recovery solution. Okay. RAC is like high availability concept. In data guard, what will happen? The people will always get connected to the from one side only. Like I talked about the node 1 and node 2, right? So people can connect in the RAC from node 1 also or node 2 also, from both the side. Okay. Some people will connect from node 1, some people will connect from node 2. But in data guard, the people will always get connected to the primary side only. Let's say I have considered node 1 as my primary. So unless and until you are not changing the database role, like primary I just standby as a primary, then only like you can use that. You got my point? So data guard is all about the disaster recovery solution. Let's take an example. If I want to tell you in a very simple word, so let's say you have one server available in India and another server you placed it in let's say Canada location. Just take an example. So if there is some disaster kind of situation happens in India, still people can connect to the Canada server. So they will not keep primary and standby at a single location. They will keep primary and standby in separate location, so that the disaster kind of situations will not impact to both the servers. Okay, so that's the way they configure the data card. But people will always get connected to the primary side only if both the nodes are up and running in data card. But in RAC, you can the connection request can come from node 1 also and node 2 also. So that's the difference. You can have RAC with the data card, that is also possible. Okay, but data card we are not including right now in this training. Data card is the part of our Oracle DBA training. So RAC data card is also available, but not with this training. With our Oracle DBA training, we included that. And what my plan is that I will include data card with the RAC also, mostly in next batch. So there also you can repeat. So whatever things which we added, that add-on you will get it. Add-on part you can join there also.
So monitoring tools will also be taught?
Monitoring tool again we are covering up with the this training. Okay, so it will be there. OEM we are covering that.
Hey Ankush.
Yes.
My question is, do you have upgradation from 12C to 19C?
Yes, we have upgradation here in this class, 12C to 19C.
Okay.
Hi Ankush. After a course completed, you can provide any placement?
Job assistant, we are providing that. Again, if you have more questions regarding the placement and all, you can reach out to my team.
Yeah, Ankush, performance tuning is covered in RAC?
No. Basic performance will be covered.
Hi, sir. One question. This course covered the of the part of the Arman and backups situation?
Yes, it is covering. We are taking ARM and backup. RAC to RAC cloning is also there, which is a restoration part. It is there. ARM and backup and restoration, both the parts are included with this training.
Oh, okay. Another question. I'm living in Mexico City. So the current hour at time is at 9:30. Which is the hour for this course? With this schedule.
This is the schedule. The current time what you see right now. Okay, this will be the timing for this class. So in the Indian time, it is like 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. So you can see here right now it is 9 p.m. in my screen. So 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. So you can just convert it in your timing. So current timing, we are going to start Monday to Thursday. That's the time day. Monday to Thursday, 4 days in a week.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, Ankush.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, please. Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, Ankush. First of all, we learn. First of all, we learn first phase Linux or SQL Oracle DBA. After that, we have to learn RAC and data guard.
Correct.
Hello?
Correct. Yes.
Yeah, I am put it in the market 3+ years of gap in education gap. Compulsory we have to learn RAC and data guard.
Yes, like, as I said earlier, without having a knowledge about the Oracle DBA, RAC, don't go for that. First, the step by step you need to go. Okay, start with the SQL, Linux, Oracle DBA, RAC DBA. Then you can learn for the Golden Gate and other things. Okay, and we have all this training available with us. Okay, we have all these trainings available with us, so not a problem. You can just reach out to my team. They will guide you how to start your journey as a Oracle DBA.
Yeah.
Okay,
Hello.
Ankush, thank you.
Hello.
Yes, please.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
Your
Back to
voice
the diagram you drew at first, right? I wanted to understand when you have node 1 and node 2, right? You can connect through node 1 and connect through node 2 to the database, right?
Correct.
That database, that diagram that you drew, that database, is it also residing on another node?
No, that will be there on the ASM. We called it as a automatic storage management. So that is like a storage. Okay. See, what is database? Database is just a files related to the database. Like in the database, we have a concept like control file, ESP file. All these files will be stored on your ASM storage. So that last part which I have drawn as like this, that is a shared storage. We called it as a ASM, where your database related files are going to be stored.
Okay, so the database is on the ASM storage.
Correct. And your node 1 and node 2, there only database related binaries will be there. Only binaries. Binaries means your softwares will be there on node 1 and node 2.
Okay. So that means to learn the SQL and the Linux and the Oracle is a completely different program, and this RAC is a completely different program.
No. Oracle DBA is like, if you want to understand about Oracle RAC, you should know Oracle DBA. You should know Oracle DBA.
Yes. So I'm asking that, did you set it up as a different program from RAC?
Correct. Oracle DBA is a separate program, because our Oracle DBA program itself is going for another 2 to 3 months. And Oracle RAC DBA is going for 2 months. So many people are joining with us as a full stack Oracle DBA. So in full stack, we cover up everything. Like we cover up from SQL Linux, Oracle DBA, RAC DBA, Golden Gate, Cloud, everything we cover. So you can join it as a full stack Oracle DBA also with us.
And that's the information from your team, right?
Correct. Yeah. So they will tell you how to enroll for it. And so Oracle DB is a separate training, RAC DB is a separate training, Cloud is a separate training, Golden Gate is a separate training. Okay. We kept like that.
So are we covering the new features of Oracle 19c?
That we will cover.
Perfect. And is there any separate batch for Oracle performance and tuning 19c?
Performance right now we don't have any batch.
Okay. And the last one is like my last question. Like I think the batch is going to be scheduled, like the class is going to be in the evening hours, like 8 a.m. IST in the Indian time.
8 p.m.
8 p.m. right? Yeah. So is there any batch in the morning, because that time maybe I'll be in the office?
Morning we have a batches, but we have
different
batches are there right now.
Yeah, today I have on holiday, so I'm in weekend holiday. So on Monday to, if it is on Monday to Friday, then it's a bit difficult for me to join the class in the evening hour, because this time I'll be in the office. So is there any batch in the morning?
Morning, like we have a schedule, but not for the RAC. We have a schedule for Oracle DB in the morning.
Okay. Or any weekend batch, because weekend time would be convenient for us. Like we can join at any time, because in the weekend.
But, weekend, why don't I schedule? The main reason is that it is only on 2 days in a
I understand. Yeah, so, I'm looking for a fast track, because
what we can do, we can provide you the access to our recordings. Okay, you can go through our recordings. We have a dedicated support team is also available. Not only just me, we have a dedicated support team is there. Whenever you have any issues, let's say you got some issues while doing installation, take a screenshot, send it to our WhatsApp group. We will take the control when we will fix the issue. So that level of support we have.
So this kind of you will be going to share the videos. I have to.
You will get videos.
Through videos,
everything. Yes, you will get the documents.
But in the live session, I can interact if I have any question. Right? That's the thing.
That I can understand.
I can directly interact with you, and then and there you can solve the problem. So, is there any batch in the weekend would be better for us, because we are working guys, right? In the only we get a time in the Saturday and Sunday, so it would be better for us. I'm not, because there are many students they can join, but for us we are already, working guys.
I do understand. We'll see that
so
right
it's a bit
now.
difficult for me.
Right. Yeah, I'm also in support of what Rajas is saying, because myself I'm in the US, and I'm in the mountain time. Like now, this is it's already by 8:30, and you said it's from is it Monday or Tuesday to Thursday, which is not really which is not really comfortable for me because of my job.
Absolutely correct.
So I'm really in support of what Ajat is saying. If it's possible to schedule weekends, that would be better.
That would be great. Yeah, correct. Because we are
sometimes you watch the recordings, and sometimes it's good to be there live. You know,
correct.
To ask,
because recording sometimes you'll get a bit lazy, right? Sometimes you get lazy to watch the recordings, and if you have question, if sometimes forget to ask questions, because if you are attending the class, you'll be in a disciplined way, right? You'll be attending the class, you'll be more disciplined. You'll focus on it and you'll interact with the trainer, and then and there you can solve the problem. So just think of it. If you have any batch you can start in the weekend, definitely we can join.
Sure,
just one thing from my side, I can request. I can request from my side.
So if we have few what we can do, some in the last batch I remember that there was a set of people were there, it was a group, so all these people joined together. So if you have multiple people are there and they are especially looking for the batch maybe in weekends, so we can schedule for that. But we'll see. But let me know. You can reach out to my team. Let me know if you have more people, so we can.
Because I'm looking for a fast track already, because our upgradation is going on. Like we are upgrading our database from 12C to 19C. So we need some, just to aware of the new features. I just wanted to upgrade ourselves.
Correct.
For the new features, whatever been introduced in 19C. So I'm looking for that.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. Fine.
Thank you.
One more thing, please. The WhatsApp group, can you open it so that people can chat, or is there another group where people can chat?
We the group which we are going to create for the paid batch, that will be open for everyone.
Okay.
This is just for demo. People are joining, and sometimes we observe the spams are also coming. That's the reason we don't open that. But the paid batch will be always open for everyone. You can have a discussion, you can send messages, you can send queries, you can troubleshoot, you can help each other. Everything is available there.
Okay.
Yeah, coach. Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, coach. Any in-depth architecture for 19C for the video?
That will be covered under Oracle DBA. Not here.
Yeah, any example videos, demo videos.
Demo videos we don't provide.
Like Learnomate.
Do we work with some simulator or template to BIM?
Yeah, we are going to use the virtual box. Yeah, we are going to use the virtual box. So if you see my screen, here you can see this is a Oracle virtual box which I'm going to use, and here you can see the nodes are installed. It's quite slow. So if you go here, you can see these are the RAC 1, RAC 2 means this is a 2-node cluster which you are going to set up like this. Okay.
Hi, Ankush.
Yes.
Ankush, refresh related activities will be covered in this course.
Refresh will be the part of Oracle DBA. See, especially I'll tell you one example. 99% people coming to my RAC batch is from my Oracle DBA batch. So 99%. Maybe 1% are here and there. So 99% like that. So these people are already aware about what is refresh, what is backup, and everything. Okay. So refresh is kind of same like this.
Okay, can we get a course curriculum after this
you'll get
demo?
it. Yeah, you'll get it. Correct.
Thanks.
You are not the one teaching the SQL Linux Oracle core? You are not the one teaching that?
I'm going
you are the same person teaching it?
No, I'm going to take the Oracle DBLs. I'm going to take SQL, Linux, Oracle DBA, but that's a separate training. Okay, I'm the trainer for that. But that's
I'm just asking that all these different courses, you are still the same tutor, right?
Can you come again? I missed that.
Yeah, for the different tutor, the different package like this SQL, Linux, and Oracle core, the RAC, Oracle RAC and DataGuard, and the Oracle and Cloud. You are the same tutor, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
For cloud, we have a different trainers are there because he is much expertise than me. Okay. So for cloud, we have a different trainer and he is very good. Just trust my word. He's really good. We got very good feedback from the last batches. So
is that Oracle Cloud or AW? Okay, Oracle Cloud.
It's a Oracle Cloud. Yeah, OCA, Oracle Cloud Infrastructure, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, Ankush.
Yes.
Yeah. Will performance tuning covered in any of this training?
Basic performance
Because
we take.
That is very important for any interview.
Usually, performance tuning is a separate course. Okay. But we don't have any dedicated separate course for the Oracle performance. Whatever performance things I know, I'm always taking it in the class, but that's on the basic level, not just completely to the like if I want to explain the performance, we can explain it for the 60 hours also, 30 plus hours also, like that. But that training we don't take. We have a basic performance tuning is there, like blocking, how to check the top performing activities, long running queries, how to kill sessions, all these things, gather stats, AWR report, all these things we are covering up.
In full stack course, you are covering?
No, we don't have performance. If you see, we don't have performance.
Okay.
Performance maybe in future, but right now we don't have performance person. We tried, but we were not happy. The quality what we need, we didn't get that, so we stopped that from the other trainers. So any more question, guys? I hope I have clarified most of the questions. So those people who are interested to join this Oracle RAC DBA training, they can reach out to my team. We already got, we already got most of the admissions. We have some 4-5 admissions are left. So you can reach out to me, close up the admissions, and we'll start this batch. Okay, we'll continue this batch now.
So what is the price we are looking at here?
You can reach out to me, my team. Okay, you can see the WhatsApp number mentioned in this training, in this group chat. They will tell you about the pricing and all. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much for everyone joining this session. I hope you find it useful. So we'll continue this like this.
Yes, Ankush. Thank you.
Thanks. Bye-bye. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.